Welcome to Full Court Cousins podcast, where hoops run deep, but family runs deeper. I'm Renee, here with my cousin and co-host Dominique, and we're breaking down women's basketball. So let's lace up and let's talk hoops. This isn't a hate episode. This is an honest episode. We are far enough into the season to actually evaluate what is going on. The hype was loud in November. Now it's time to look at the production.
So before we audit anything, let's talk about what we've watched over the last week. We got week 3 captains. We got Odyssey Sims for Gold Rush, Natasha Mack for Glow. For Rhythm, we got Rebecca Gardner, and Eclipse is Shea Petty.
Yep. So as week 3, right? As week 3 starts, this is where everybody is. Most points is Sims, Kia, Nurse, Zaya Cook, and Smith. Most threes is Kia, Zaya, Bell, and Shea Petty. Most assists is Chin, Sims, Shea, and Clark. And for most rebounds is Mac, Morrow, Stokes, and Russell.
We will also be in AU this weekend, so we get to catch the action live, be in the arena. So it's going to be dope. It's going to be fun. We'll be there Friday and Saturday, too. So
Yep.
It's going to be a dope experience. Somebody on, I believe it was on Twitter, had brought up Project B that is supposed to start at the beginning of off-season, well, this year, but at the end of the WNBA season. And they brought up how it hasn't had announcements since announcing Alyssa Thomas months ago that was going to participate. And I honestly thought about it and I said, hey, I forgot that was even about to be a thing.
I forgot all about it. I'm shocked that you brought it up. Okay, I don't know what else
it was weird.
I would want to know more about it, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, they made a big deal on how it was supposed to be bigger than Unrivaled. So it just threw me off that all of a sudden it just kind of disappeared out of thin air. Right. So I just wanted to bring that back into everybody's light. Stewie announced that she will be playing overseas, but the weird thing about it was it starts in April. And for those that don't know, WNBA camp starts in April. So that has a lot of people on social media talking. She's funny for that one.
And I actually did see the team, right? I think I seen the team. It was like Gabby Williams, McBride, her. I cannot remember the other two. I think it was Emma, she played on the Sky. I can't get her name. And she won the chip.
It's a good team. It was just, at first when I seen it, I was like, oh, okay, go Stewie. And then I thought about it and I said, what April? So y'all trying to tell us y'all completely locking this out. Y'all not playing. They're not playing.
I don't think they're effing with the WNBA right now. And I think the WNBA needs a lot for them to really come back and be like, okay, we're fully on board. That's on them.
Yeah, okay. Because Stewie's a big name to not have participating in the league. So that would be a big hit.
Exactly.
The 2026 USA Women's World Cup team. We got Aaliyah Boston, Paige Becker, Sony Citron, Caitlin Clark, Kalia Copper, Chelsea Gray, Dearica Hamby, Ryan Howard, Kiki Iriafan, Kelsey Plum, Angel Reese, and Jackie Young, which starts March 11th. In Puerto Rico, those are the ladies that will be representing the USA. Couldn't have picked a better roster right there. That's a great ass roster.
I think for me, maybe a little bit more vets.
I guess going by who tried out though. I don't think a lot of vets really.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, I would have tried to poke a little bit more vets. But nothing wrong with the young team. I like it. But for me, at least one big that's a vet would have been a little bit better for me. But I think they're going to win. I don't think they're going to lose.
I don't doubt them. Yeah, I don't doubt them.
I definitely would have said, like, I just like it's like one or two good vets on the team. People that been there, people that know things, can really rally some people up. So I really like that. But
I mean, I think they still got Copper, Gray. Those are some good people right there. But the team is solid.
I think that
solid roster.
For sure.
And then for Unrivaled, we had the one-on-one tournament this weekend. Completely hectic. It was great. Loved it. Chelsea Gray came out with the W overall against Alicia Gray.
She did.
The Studbuds both got shut out. Their first rounds playing, both got shut out. Burton was nasty work.
I don't know. I think that's where I'm at. I don't know. I think it didn't really put the Studbuds' best foot forward, but for me, I know both of them are good players.
I mean, took it.
When it came to Plum, I knew Plum was gonna win. I thought Natasha was going to fight a little bit harder, but that's just goes to show you that one-on-one is not for everybody, right? One-on-one, some people play better as a team. Some people are just straight one-on-one players. Everybody doesn't play ones, and I also think it's a very, very lost art. In today's world, people don't play one-on-one any longer. A lot of players don't play 21. You know what I mean? Making sure that like you're the best on the floor or something like that. Those are games that when I played when I was younger, we had to play those games. Boots. If you lost, you get booted. You get boots. That's just what it was. But shout out to Alicia Gray. Shout out to Chelsea Gray. They played their hearts out. I mean, I was tired looking at them playing. I mean, to be honest,
it was a lot of the matchups though.
Alicia Gray could have finished it. What I know is fatigue settled in, and she there was a lot of flat shots. She airballed a couple of shots, a lot of shots that could have rolled in if she had a little bit more energy. But I think they played well. I think Chelsea Gray is just a tough opponent. I think anybody that played against her, she's just a hard player. I mean, she big body bends, man. She's good and she can shoot.
I think a lot of matchups shocked people. They were really good. There was a lot of long matchups too, because it just wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all.
Yeah. I love the Shakira Austin and Edwards matchup thing.
Oh yeah.
Shakira Austin just got fatigued at the end too, and I was just like, damn, if she didn't get fatigued, she could have won. I liked it. I liked it. I think it brought a lot of good eyes to it. I heard a lot of comparison with the NBA All-Star Weekend and Unrivaled. A lot of people are saying Unrivaled is sweeping him out the thing.
Didn't even know what was happening.
I didn't know it was until people started comparing them. I didn't know nothing about the NBA All-Star Weekend. Shout out to Unrivaled. They're doing some things that a lot of people aren't doing. For me, my eyes would be on Unrivaled. If I was a player, my eyes would be on Unrivaled. However, I had to get there.
There was, a few people that like to complain about how obviously before Chelsea Gray got to win, she had to play Paige Beckers a couple rounds before, and she beat her. They are complaining about how Paige walked off the court. Now, I watched it. She hugged Chelsea as she walked off the court. Now, I'm confused because what did y'all want her to do? She just lost. Okay, I'm going to the back too. I don't know what y'all want from her.
I think as a competitor, all competitors get that. I seen it and I was like, so loser. But I cried playing basketball until 8th grade. I would have did the same exact thing. There's nothing wrong with it.
I feel like she did better than others. She hugged her. A lot of people wouldn't have did that.
I think she was also frustrated with the foul call. I think she was frustrated with the foul call, which is everybody was frustrated with fouls and all of that. Refs ain't gonna always get it right. It is what it is. But I mean, who cares? It's not that serious. Who cares?
If I lost $200K, I wouldn't be the happiest person to be talking to people either. I'm just saying.
No, it is what it is.
That's why somebody also said Unrivaled should have everybody participating in the one-on-one tournament design their jerseys and then at the end auction it off to charity. I thought that was pretty dope, especially the part of them designing.
I think that's fire. I think designing their own jerseys is fire. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna just stop right there.
And then my last hot take for Unrivaled was a lot of people are saying Isaiah James should never had been in the developmental pool. She already should have been on a roster for Unrivaled. That is what they're saying.
Yes.
I mean, I don't disagree.
I 1,000% agree. I also think that like the players like who was that? Harry. And Dana
McDonald,
and Dana Evans, the players that didn't really play, put their ass on the bench further down, put somebody in that's gonna play. I also think, and I'm not the hugest Haley fan. I also think she played really well when she was on the Rose too.
Yeah,
she didn't play bad. I think she could get better, but that's overall. Period. I think she could get better. But Isaiah James for sure could have been on a roster 1,000%.
Right.
She owns it.
She's tough.
She owns it.
She's tough.
Yeah, she owns it.
She even handled that one-on-one very well.
Oh, 1,000%. They thought that they were gonna come in. People thought that they was gonna come in and just get her off the thing. It doesn't work like that. Some people have just a little bit more.
She was tough. And who she went against Jackie Young, right? I think it was Jack.
I think so.
That's not an easy competitor. That's not an easy competitor right there. That's it.
Yeah, no. But she fought.
So she did. And she didn't get shut out. That's what I gotta say. She didn't get shut out.
There you go.
All right, so let's move on to college. We got Talia Scott hitting her K points.
Mm-hmm.
Our duo at TCU, Olivia Miles and Suarez, together against Baylor had 67. Olivia Miles had 40 points, her career high. Suarez had her season high of 27. That was nasty work with that two duo. Oh my god.
Hold on, let me just add in Sarah Williams from Oklahoma hit 1,000 points as well. So shout out to both of them.
We love that. Jazzy Davison is averaging 15 plus points, 5 plus rebounds, 3 plus assists, 2 plus blocks. The only other person that did that their freshman year is Cheryl Miller. So shout out to Jazzy. Congrats to you. You're doing a great job with what you can work with this season. Keep it going. It is. I'm telling USC is going to come back next year. They come back.
No, they're going to be good. They're going to be good. They're going to be good.
They got people. They got a lot of people coming in. Juju's coming back. They're going to be straight next year. So I don't doubt it. Texas lost to Vandy 86-70. Mr. Vic Schaefer was not happy.
Hold on. Texas got destroyed by Vandy.
Okay,
the score doesn't indicate that. But if you sat and watched the game, I mean, they beat the shit out of them. I mean, I'm not even joking. I mean, it's just like, I'm like, God damn. I'm like, who the fuck is this Texas team? I mean, they beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
They came back. Don't get it twisted. They came back. I mean, and Vic said some nasty things. You know, I do have some stuff, some
softest
quotes.
Team in years. No heart.
He said, we had no heart. We are not tough. He also said, this is probably the softest team I've had in years. He also said, I had a coach who spent 2 weeks on this scout, and you'll never know it. Direct quotes.
Yeah.
Direct quotes.
He was pissed. He was also pissed that people were bringing up that Roy Harmon did not play that game, the last 15 minutes of that game. So a lot of people, have a lot to say to Vic about that. He obviously did not give a damn. He did what he did.
For me, I'm on his side. I mean, I'm on their side. Because for me, I see this, and this is what I see when I watch them play.
Mm-hmm.
Rory gets held accountable for everything she does, good, bad, or indifferent. Maddie gets no accountability. You never hear her say her name. Maybe I'm missing it. So if I am, please bring it to the front. He does not hold Maddie accountable, and let's be clear, Maddie is the best player on that team. I also have an issue with Maddie. She does not play good defense, bro. No, I'm on her ass today. She does not play good defense, bro. And she doesn't play. She's big. She's tall. She's strong. She doesn't even play the best play. She does not play the best player, yo. Rory, when they played Tennessee, Rory was guarding Talasia Cooper.
Yeah.
Rory. Does that make fucking sense? Does that make sense? Come on, yo, stop. We gotta stop doing that shit. No, we're gonna hold Rory accountable, hold Mighty ass accountable, play some fucking defense and play somebody. You have to be the best player on the floor, you have to want to defend the best player on the other team, bro.
Yeah.
She's defending the point guard. I was fucking mind blown. I'm like, you're 7'3". Why the fuck are you defending the point guard? What are you doing? I was like, yo. And I seen it, and then I watched it again when they played. Who the fuck did they play yesterday?
Tennessee.
No, Tennessee is when they play Vandy. She was guarding the fucking point guard, and if not, she was guarding the other offhand player, not Michaela Blake's that scraped you for 40. Have some fucking pride, yo. What the fuck are we doing?
He was claiming that he didn't bench her. He just took her out of the game. I was like, it's kind of like the same thing.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
You didn't like what you were seeing with her, and you put her on the bench. Call it what it is. You benched her. Bro. I don't disagree. He benched her on that team. Last 15 minutes is crazy.
I'd rather somebody that's gonna play some fucking defense and play with some fucking heart and play somebody that's in their position and not a fucking point guard when you're not a point guard playing the. Why would Rory fucking guard Cooper? She was splashing that shit all over her. How much inches do she got over her? It didn't make sense. The scouting report, whatever niggas did, it didn't make sense. That was the dumbest shit I've seen. I was just like, he went in there wanting to lose. They shouldn't have won against Tennessee, to be honest with you.
I thought they were gonna lose. Personally,
they shouldn't have won.
I thought they would have lost.
I can't get her name right now, but Shorty swiped the ball and got a whatchamacallit, but Tennessee played good. I mean, I don't know what the fuck Vic talking about.
They almost, it wasn't they wasn't. The score was pretty close. I mean, they only won by 2 points.
2 points, yeah.
And I
Vic
was
don't need to
laughing
tell
because they was calling that game the no heart team versus the quitters. And
Vic
I was
don't
like,
need to
you know
tell
what?
nobody else. Vic don't need to tell nobody else somebody scouted that team for 2 weeks because that's fucking horrible. And if you said Maddie should play defense, no, we're gonna hold everybody else accountable. I'm holding Maddie ass accountable. She gotta play some fucking defense, yo. And to be honest, I don't even remember how much you scored during Vandy, but it may have been like 14, 15 points. Maybe. You not even producing. You not even getting 40 and we losing. You scoring 14. Like, the fuck out of here, yo. She gotta get her shit together. And I'm on her ass because I like her. I think she's one of the best players.
There's nothing wrong with it. We gonna say when they mess up. When they mess up, they mess up. I just personally thought Roy took a big hit for absolutely no reason. That was weird.
But every game she does that. And I was looking because the last game he benched her because he said she wasn't doing what she was supposed to do. Okay, cool. But mad niggas wasn't doing what they were supposed to do. I haven't seen Jordan Lee show up. I haven't seen Crump. Crump was on the bench. I was looking at the bench. I'm like, why the hell is she on the bench?
It's like he sets a higher standard for her than everybody else. Like, you're coaching all of them. You need
and
to
she not no
everybody accountable. If you're gonna hold Roy accountable, everybody should be held accountable.
Fuck that, whole Maddie ass accountable. Them other girls is still no, fuck that, yo. She the best player on the team, nigga. Act like it. Play like it. If you ain't gonna score 40 and play, if you wanna not play defense, score 40 for me. You not gonna score 15 and not play no D. The fuck is you doing? Sit your ass on the bench. She must be going through a breakup or something. Maybe I need to ask her what she got going on because I don't know what she got going on. Like, that's not how she usually plays. It's like she's like a step slower or something. Maybe she hurt or something. I don't know. But what I'm saying is the producing ain't producing, and Vic need to not just be calling Rory ass out. He need to be calling her ass out because she is the best player on the team. Period.
Yeah, I like Vic as a coach. He just past couple games, he got to do better, man.
He was bugging.
Vandy lost to Georgia and Ole Miss lost to Kentucky.
Yes. Ole Miss got spanked by Kentucky, actually.
Yeah.
Got spanked. And I mean, and shout out to those girls. I think Kentucky's good. I think just like Georgia, they go, really good games. You never know if they're going to win or lose. You never know what team you're going to get. So shout out to them.
For real. And Notre Dame beat NC State yesterday as well. So there's some good games
I did see that.
I
did see that.
Yes.
Hannah had a really, really good game. Also, Maryland beat Ohio State. Great win for them because for me, they struggle when it comes to beating ranked teams. They struggle. So that was a great win for them. Also, I want to add, UCLA has been getting some really good wins. It looks really good for them. It's looking good.
Yeah. I think they're ranked number 2 now, right? They moved up. I think they were down, maybe?
Yeah, they're 2. South Carolina's still 3, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Yeah. Some good games I was on. Our most talked about game this weekend. Of course, we love a rivalry game. South Carolina versus...
Is it a rivalry? That's the question.
They made it a rivalry, and I think it got to the players. But South Carolina versus LSU... South Carolina came out with the win, 79-72. It was a lot going on for this game, this one little game. But Okot, South Carolina, 17 rebounds. I feel like nobody brought that up. I want to bring that.
No.
17 rebounds is so tough. So shout out to you. Obviously, we got Johnson & Johnson over here, 21 points and 19 points, doing what they do best. This is the 18th straight win for South Carolina against LSU. That is diabolical.
South Carolina hasn't lost to LSU since 2012. Kim Mulkey has not beaten Dawn Stanley since she's been the head coach at LSU. Also, Dawn Stanley gets her 500 career win as the head coach at South Carolina, which is amazing. She has some really, really good things to say about a lot of her players. Tormentessa, Raven Johnson, Okot. She had some really, really good things to say about her team. After the interview, Raven Johnson and Tessa definitely came to play. But overall, if you look at it, everybody hit double digits that started other than Lassen. She had 8 or 9 or something like that. She didn't hit it, but everybody else did.
Yeah.
Everybody contributed. It was a good, solid game. Flage seemed very, very upset that she
that was a whole thing.
Missed those 2 free throws, but let's be clear. I think they were like 14 or something like that for 22. So, it doesn't really come down to those two. Michaela Williams was nowhere to be found. I don't know where she was.
I mean, I feel like Flage is the one who showed up. They did this whole standing ovation for Wiley to get in the game, and I don't know if she forgot who her team was.
I did see her pass the ball directly.
She threw the ball to Raven immediately coming into. I don't know if she. I don't know where her mind was.
She was probably. I mean, it's a lot of. I mean, she's what is she, a junior? It's still a lot of nerves, right? It's a lot of. I'm playing my team that I left from. I can understand the nerves. I'm not gonna get on her ass too bad, but she did have 6 points. And people are expecting more from her. I still believe that it was still a good move for her. I just feel, and I say that just because I feel like she's happier. That's it. When it comes to stats or anything like that, it doesn't really matter to me when it comes to somebody's happiness, somebody's peace. She seems like she feels freer at LSU. Even though Kim still holds her accountable, still have her where she is. And I think a lot of her things that she needs to improve on are self things that a coach, they can only teach you, but you're gonna have to improve it. So for her to really improve herself, for her to do what she needs to do, she's gonna have to go inward and really, really work on herself. She's talented, but talent, am I saying this right? Talent only gets you so far. You have to put in hard work. We all know she's good. We all know she's good. We're not debating the fact that she's good, but there are little things that you have to implement to improve and get better. I don't know if she has done that yet. We will see that when the tournament comes up. We will see that within these stretches of games that they all have. They all have really good games coming up. But she has to show up. She has to show improve. I think she's a good player. But again, I still like her at LSU. That wouldn't have been a choice for me. If I could put her somewhere, I would have put her somewhere else other than LSU, but still in the SEC, because I think she needs that level of that level of competitiveness. It is what it is. She has 6.
They were
they're
saying
probably gonna play again. So let's see what happens next.
They were like, she probably regrets it because they lost. It was one game. Same with Flage, with her crying. There was like, why is she acting like this is her last game? I mean, she puts her all into this game. So yes, it sucks when you lose big games.
When you're losing every game against the biggest team or your biggest rival, it's a hard loss. I mean,
it shows her. I feel like it shows her passion. She loved the game, man. So it was a hit for her. Just because y'all don't understand it don't mean it didn't hit her. So I understand. The SC staff, funny, hilarious. 2 years ago, when they played at LSU, they were booing Dawn Staley, so the whole staff pulled up in these boo hoodies. Hilarious. They were very petty for that.
Yeah.
One thing I do want to touch on that I've seen actually this morning, fans are threatening assistant coach of South Carolina, Khadijah, over her tweet about South Carolina winning. I seen the tweet. She didn't even say nothing. Really, she just said Gamecocks win, yada, yada, yada. Like, she wasn't bashing nobody. She didn't say anything harmful. So to be threatening this lady's life is crazy.
And that's what we was talking about last episode, when it gets too far, right? Like, it just gets too far. I didn't see it. I don't even want to get into it. I was on Threads, but I wasn't on ours because ours is like basketball
Nothing
only.
about that,
I don't want to see that stuff. It just gets too far. I think I can definitely giggle and laugh at some things. I mean, some of the TikToks were really funny that South Carolina put up. It's not South Carolina, but it's a South
harmful
Carolina
fun. But then when
it's a South Carolina fan page. Very, very funny. But I don't know. Shout out to Khadijah Sessions. I seen her Valentine's Day picture with her girl. Okay, you feel me? Look cute.
Still living and blessed.
Yeah, let's just
still
keep
living
it
and blessed.
It doesn't have to be. I don't know. And that's what we were talking about last episode when it comes to like just ODing and going too far. And we don't want to. It's just not.
Stop doing that.
Yeah, they won. I mean, LSU couldn't get back. Who knows? Like, it is what it is. There's other games, you know. That's not even the biggest rivalry in my eyes when it comes to this year. That's not the biggest rivalry.
They could
So
possibly play again. We never know.
possibly.
Last thing I do have to say too is Kim Mulkey did say that Bella Hines has earned her respect and she do need to play that lady more. And I agree. I'm a Bella Hines
You
fan. So
have been rampant and raging about this Bella Hines. I have not seen her because she has not been on the floor to even know if she's good, bad, or indifferent. When she was like, "Who's gonna stop Tessa Johnson?" And I think they said that she raised her hand. I didn't physically see it, but everybody else is saying Bella raised her hand, and she tried
yeah,
to
I
do
seen the
her
huddle, yeah.
best. Yeah, and she tried to do her best to contain her, but after a while, once you get into a certain type of flow state, it just is what it is. And Tessa did have that tournament Tessa mentality when it came into that game,
Yeah.
which is amazing. What I liked even better is Raven Johnson played her ass off. She showed people that she can score, that she can assist, that she can get buckets if she's not, and or assist buckets. That's gonna change the game. Shout out to her, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to her. The one last thing I do have real quick is the NCAA committee top 16 reveal. We can just go through that real quick. Fort Worth is UConn, LSU, Ohio State, Oklahoma. UCLA is Scranton. So it's UCLA, Texas, Duke, Ole Miss. Fort Worth 3 is South Carolina, Louisville, Iowa, and Michigan State. Vanderbilt is Scranton 4. Vanderbilt, Michigan, TCU, and Maryland. That's just the top 16 reveal as of right now, and how I listed them is the 1 seed, the 2 seed, the 3 seed, 4 seed.
Yeah. Ooh, gonna be tough.
So it's gonna be tough. I mean,
it's gonna be tough. That's all I gotta say on that. That is good. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. So let's see how it kind of wraps up. That's all I got for the hoops recap. What do you have
That's
anything
all I
else? Or you
got.
good?
Nope. I'm good.
All right. This is where the real conversation starts. We're gonna do hype versus real. So first question, what 2 to 3 high profile players do you feel right now are showing and proving who they are, what they're about?
I'ma say one Olivia Miles. I gotta give her credit where credit is due. We all don't understand the gist of her transfer, but she understands it, and I just feel like she has been flourishing as always. So I'm gonna give that one to her. Let's see, another one. Who I think? I think I'm gonna say Sarah Strong.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Sarah Strong for that. Just of how impactful of a player she is on all sides of the floor. What do you think?
For me, Michaela Blake's, I think she has been the most consistent player when it comes to personal stats and then when it comes to rankings, right? Because I think about Audie Crooks too, right? Very good when it comes personal stats, but they're not ranked in the top 25. So,
Right.
and that matters. That matters, unfortunately.
Right.
And then I could also say Hannah. I think she is playing well. She is out of the categories, I think she's in 2 or 3, top in the 2 or 3. I think it's like points and assists, points and steals, and it might be one more, but it might just be points and steals. However, she is in that top profile. However, they are not ranked. So for me, the most consistent high profile player that has been playing well the entire year, has not changed. Movement has changed in the top 25, good, bad, or indifferent. Had a really good win against Texas, really bad loss against Georgia, but they're still good, you know? So I'll have to give it to Michaela Blake's, in my opinion, as of right now. And those two are just not on the list, are just like below her because they're not in the top 25.
Yeah.
I mean, we can also throw AZ Fudd in there.
Yeah.
We can also throw her in there too. They've been playing great. I mean, people don't talk about UConn because they have been dominating so much.
Yeah.
For me, I just need to see them play some good teams.
Competition.
Some competition. Yeah, I just need to see them play some competition. And again, it could still be the same result. I just need to see it. They can still win. I just need to see it.
Yeah. I think go ahead.
No, you're good.
I think also I want to throw in there Talia Scott as well. Just very efficient. She's a very efficient player, so I would say her as well.
Yeah. Yep.
Behind
Rank,
her.
personal.
Yeah.
Yeah. True. I'll take that one too. Yeah. Is the production matching up with the spotlight for any other players or any other players that you think of? When it comes to production, when it comes to spotlight, is it matching up for you?
I would say for the players that we named, it is. One player that I personally would have to say, as of right now, is Full Wiley. I feel like there's such hype behind her, and she hasn't produced much for me, personally. Not yet, anyway. I mean, I love her. She's a great player. I just haven't seen it yet this season.
I still see this.
There's not much of a difference. There's no difference from South Carolina to LSU. But the point of the transfer was to see a difference, and I haven't seen that yet. So I just feel like that's somebody I would see.
And that's why my rant from earlier was more of like, it's personal. Like, she has to figure it out within her. Like, I can kick it to the next level. She has to figure it out. You know, there's no coach that could, you know what I mean? She's been coached up enough. She's been coached by two of the best.
Yeah.
And this is the middle of her junior year. It's about to be March tomorrow.
Right.
So she's going to have to figure that out. Again, no slight to her. She just has to figure it out. So I agree with that. For me, is the production matching up with the spotlight. I think Sarah Strong matches up. I think AZ Fudd matches up. I think Hannah and Audie Crooks don't have the spotlight so much now, only because they're not in the top 25.
And that's not all on them, though. You got to help the team accountable.
It's a team.
So.
Yeah.
They're doing what they're supposed to. Their numbers are there.
Jada is playing really well. Let's just throw that back out there. Jada is playing really, really well.
For Notre Dame, too, you have Prosper playing very well, but the rest of the team is not producing and contributing to this. It's not going to go anywhere. I mean, these players are putting up the numbers.
I think number 34 on Notre Dame, she got the braids. Don't get me. I'm not sure of her name. I think her number is 34. I mean, she went off yesterday, though. And I sat and watched that game. I just can't remember her name right now. But she played really well. For me, the production in the spotlight is not matching up for me when it comes to Michaela Blakes. I don't think people talk enough about her. And that's just a me thing. I think people should talk more about her. I think she averages the most. I think she's been the most consistent other than Sarah Strong and AZ Fudd. She has been the most consistent player and playing competition games.
Yeah. I mean, she said it before. People look at Vandy and just see academics, so they always just rule them out anyway. So that might be why.
Do you feel like there are any unfair expectations on any players, on any teams, anything to that nature?
I mean, of course, obviously, like the world, don't let them have a bad game. You can't do nothing wrong. I mean, we've seen it with Flage. She didn't score anything, and everybody chewed her up until the next game. She had to come back. I think the next game she scored like 25 or something like that. But yeah, I mean, sometimes expectations are unfair. We never know what's going on with these players personally, physically. We never know what's going on. So sometimes it can be, for sure.
Yeah. I think for me, I would have to say South Carolina. I don't think South Carolina could. South Carolina fans have been spoiled, right?
Yeah. They're supposed to win every championship now because they won one time, and then they had to run after every day after that.
Yeah, every game, no mistakes. So I think there's an unfair expectation of them not having a bad game. They can't have a bad game, but that's just not realistic for me, per se. For me. Yeah, so I would have to say South Carolina. They have unfair expectations. Who is one player that is exceeding the hype?
One player exceeding. For me, it would probably be Michaela Blakes. She controls every single game, and it's not just scoring. Like, she's controlling every game Vandy plays. So I would say Michaela Blakes.
Yeah, I'm going to say Raven Johnson. I think she's exceeding expectations. People think that she was the same player that she was last year. She is proving that she is who she's always been. 4-time champ in high school. She's a winner, and that's who she is, and that's what she does. So she's exceeding expectation. I think that the better she plays, the more she plays, she will be moving up in the draft when it comes to the WNBA.
Agreed. She should have already moved up, in my opinion. They haven't put the mock draft up yet, so I'm going to see what that's looking like.
I want to see what it looks like, too.
All right, so sometimes it is not just the players, it is the storylines. So let's talk about the most overhyped storyline. So what you think is the most overhyped storyline?
Right now?
Yes.
South Carolina, LSU.
Or it could have been just this year.
South Carolina, LSU. It's overhyped. To me, that's not even the biggest rivalry right now. The biggest rivalry right now is UConn and South Carolina, and they haven't played, and they will play in the championship. So then our rivalry would really be there. In my opinion, right? Let me just speak about. I'm only speaking for myself. Yeah, I think it's overhyped, and I just don't like the antics of the fans. Now, I don't know if they're really fans, so I don't like to call them fans like that. But I think
they call themselves fans.
Yeah, the overhyping, harming, playing on these young ladies' mental health, regardless of anything. These are still young ladies. Sure, still navigating the world. It's not that serious. It's just a game. So for me, it's too much. It's too much.
It is.
So yeah. What about
I don't
you?
even think I have a specific storyline. I just hate the whole narrative, especially at the beginning of the season, like, oh, nobody's going to beat this team. No, this team is unbeatable. I feel like I said that for every single team until they got beaten.
Yeah.
Personally, stop saying that. Every team is beatable. You never really know how every game is going to go. It can go either way, especially with the ranked teams. You just really never know. There's teams that y'all had set at a high expectation that got knocked off of the rankings completely. Shut up.
And have not came back.
That part.
And have not come back. For shit, let me speak on me. Like, I'm one of them. I thought NC State was gonna stay in there. I still feel like they're a good team. I feel like they just haven't really figured out who they are together. I don't think we talk about Pierre enough. Averaging almost 13 rebounds a game is crazy.
Yeah.
That's not smart. Yeah, that's crazy.
But there's a difference. It's a difference between thinking they are gonna be ranked to thinking that no team is gonna beat them. I don't think any team is unbeatable.
No, not this season. This reminds me of maybe like 2 to 3 seasons ago, maybe 4, when you just didn't know who was gonna win, who wasn't gonna win. You didn't know how these players were gonna show up. Every team shows up differently. So I really do like how every game is a challenge. You may think you might be smacking a team. You're only winning by 2 points because they put their best foot forward. That's like, for me, when I think about that, I think about like a Duke. Horrible in the beginning of the season for me. And they're only getting better, and they keep getting better. They beat North Carolina, if I'm not mistaken, which is their rivalry. Yeah. So yeah, I think the only LSU in South Carolina is that whole thing. And I think because there's a lot of South Carolina fans that are or do like players on LSU, so then at that point you have to pick a side. But for me, for me, I like them all. I like Flage. I love Michaela Williams, and I like Fawali. And I told you I like I like the young girl. I'm starting to like more people on LSU. I think LSU was great. I like LSU.
Yeah.
Now let's give some credit where it's due. Who do you feel like is the most consistent team right now?
Consistent team?
I
would say either UCLA or South Carolina. I don't want to go UConn. I need to see something from them. I need to see them play somebody for real. I'm going to say UCLA and South Carolina are consistent for me. The most consistent teams thus far. At this moment.
Right now, if I'm just basing it off wins and losses, most consistent team is UConn. Unfortunately,
Well, wins and losses,
I don't, there's no pleasure in me saying that. But for me, the most consistent team, even when they do have adversity, when they were like almost tied up against Tennessee, they ended up blowing them out by 30. You know what I mean? They kind of get it together. But for me, again, I still want them to play some better teams. And they will once they're in the tournament. They will play some better teams, and we'll see if they can still be that consistent when they play somebody that's matchup for matchup with them and just as good, just as tough in all ways, physically and mentally. So I would have to say UConn as of right now. Who do you feel like is the defense first team?
So I'll have to say South Carolina, just because they don't play. Their goal, everyone on that team's goal, is to be a part of the seatbelt game. They really don't play about that. So I would really have to say South Carolina.
Yeah, I'm gonna concur on South Carolina. I think their defense, is defense first when it comes to them. And then what teams outperforms expectations?
A sleeper team. I have a sleeper team. I'm going to say for this one, Washington. And I think it's because they have shocked me this season. So I'm going to go Washington on this one.
Okay. For me here, I got a couple. I have Georgia, Bama, Mississippi State. I feel like all of those teams, you never know who's going to show up. You never know who's going to win. And when they play against certain teams, they're beating teams they shouldn't be beating. They're losing to teams they shouldn't be losing to. But it's a good balance, right? I'm also going to say Duke and Kentucky. For me, Duke and Kentucky are only getting better every day. Every time I see them, they're only getting better. And I am loving to see how this all works for them in March.
Yeah.
So those are the teams that I would be like, they're exceeding my expectations, because Georgia lose some games. And I'm like, then they beat Vandy, and it's just like, whoa, where is that coming from? You know what I mean? But they always had it because they beat a lot of they beat ranked teams before, and then they lost to unranked teams when they were ranked. You know what I mean? So you just never know. Same thing with Bama. They're beating people that's ranked higher than them, but they're losing sometimes to teams that they technically shouldn't be losing to. Mississippi State beats ranked teams, and they're all over the place. So I like teams like that, an unpredictable team. You never know who's gonna end up winning. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's zoom out of all of this and evaluate the whole landscape. So give me one team that you think has stocked up this season.
Vandy.
Okay. I would say Kentucky.
Okay.
I would say Kentucky for sure. Now give me a team that has stocked down.
Tennessee.
I'm going to say Notre Dame.
Okay.
I'm going to say Notre Dame and Duke. Okay. I know I said one team, but Notre Dame and Duke.
Okay.
Lord. Give me one player that has stocked up.
Tournament Tessa.
You know I'm Team Tessa Johnson.
Tessa.
Oh my gosh, I love her down.
Yeah. What about for you?
I am going to say, I feel like a lot of people disagree with this, but Samuels from NC State.
No.
I feel like she's showing out since she got to NC State, since she left UConn. No, we're not gonna push it, but she has been doing better. So I'm gonna give her that.
That's your girl.
Renee, don't have me arguing with you on here. Give me one player that has stocked down.
Booker. And I'm basing that off her defense, man. I'm on her ass, yo. I'm on her ass. And I'm on her ass because I like her as a player. I'm on her ass because I feel like she's top 5 right now in college basketball. I feel like I should not be watching her play and defend against the best players. You feel what I'm saying? This even makes me think about when they played against LSU, Michaela Williams was kicking her ass, man. It's like she took her fucking soul out her chest and just was holding it. She was busting her ass. And for me, Michaela Williams and Booker are here for me. Sometimes I don't know who I like better. But she was kicking your ass. And when you play LSU, most of the time you gotta defend somebody. You can't, there's no days off.
Yeah.
There are some teams where there's days off. You know what I mean? They was kicking her ass, man. So for me, it's just not that one game that I've seen it over the last couple of games. And my wife even asked me, she was like, is Texas your second favorite team? You always watch them. And I'm just like, I just be needing to see certain things. And because I was on her ass about her defense after the LSU game, getting her ass taxed like that. And I'm like, she don't be playing no fucking defense. So I'm going to stock her down because she doesn't play defense. Defense wins games, man. If they want to win a chip, she got to play some defense. And I'm putting it on her because I feel like she's the best player on their team. So we're stocking her down, period. Respectfully, obviously.
I'm going to say Sierra Williams from UConn.
Okay.
Who transferred. I don't know if I can blame her for real. This might be on Gino, but I ain't see not a damn thing this season. And that's a great player right there. And I don't even think he plays her quite often, if I'm not mistaken.
But here, so all big teams aren't for everybody, you know? They're
not.
Would Michaela Blanks succeed like this out of South Carolina? No. You know what I'm saying? You know, South Carolina is that's really, really team ball, bro. That's team ball. You're not going for 50 every game. You feel what I'm saying? Would a Hannah really, really work in a Geno system? You know, systems really mean a lot when you're playing these games. It's not about, I got UConn over my chest, or I got South Carolina over my chest. You see how Walker is playing her ass off at California. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Would she be playing like that at South Carolina? Well, we didn't see it for 2 years, right? She was on South Carolina for 2 years. She was hurt, but she was on South Carolina for 2 years. You feel what I'm saying? It's not always about the team, the South Carolina, the UConn, the Texas. It's about where you play well at. You know what I mean? And maybe that's just not the right fit for her. I also think that, and this could be a hot take or not, I think that Kate Honor should go somewhere else too. That's just my opinion. I feel like she could be better somewhere else.
I would not hate that. She's just not gonna do it. I know she's not.
That's fair.
She wanted to play at UConn so bad.
She don't got to, you know? She's just gonna ride on the coattail of UConn, and that's it. You know, she's not gonna be to the best of her ability until she gets out of that system, for me. And I don't think that he values her the way that she should be valued. I think she's a good player, but we can only see what we could see. We don't all see it all the time. You know what I mean? Because for me, she don't even get enough burn. That's my opinion.
She don't.
She don't even play a lot. So
she don't. She a junior now?
Yeah, it is, man. I'll get the fuck out.
That's nasty.
Yeah, I said the last thing. Cooper too, from Tennessee. I'll get the fuck on. I wouldn't be playing. I'm not playing with nobody my senior year. I'm getting on.
I mean, you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to.
I'm getting on, and not because of the
glitz and glamour. All we doing is wasting time,
right? And not because of the glitz and glamour. It's about like positioning myself, like how Cody positioned herself to be like, I'm not playing big in the WNBA. I gotta go somewhere where I can play the 3 or the 4, or I can even play the 5 sometimes. But I'm getting exposure from all of these positions that I'm probably gonna play in the WNBA. I mean, she's probably, for me, one of the best moves, because it makes the most sense for what she wants in the WNBA. You worrying about motherfucking wearing Tennessee and all that other dumbass shit, and y'all suck. You're not even getting better. Get your ass out of here. And she gotta go. Yeah, I'm sorry. Kiki she gotta go to a different team. Yeah. And I mean, like KK. What I call her, Kiki? Whatever. KK.
Yeah.
She gotta go to a different team. If this is her junior year, she gotta go to a different team her senior year. She gotta go somewhere that is going to expose her, especially if the WNBA is this ain't 88. You know, people's goal is to get to the WNBA. So I know she want to get to the WNBA.
Yeah.
She got to go somewhere else that's really going to expose her to some shit. You know what I mean? And I mean, let's be clear. She's probably going to get to the WNBA only because she went to UConn, not because of nothing else. If we're just talking about stats and all of that other shit, she can get to the WNBA, but we're talking about playing, having an impact. Man, take your ass somewhere else. Anyway, momentum shifts fast, especially when the draft conversations start heating up. So let's talk about a little bit of draft conversation. Who's climbing the boards in your opinion for this WNBA draft? If we have a draft and if we have a league this year.
Question mark.
Yeah.
Anyway, Raven Johnson, 1,010%. She was already too low, I believe, I can't remember where they had her ranked, but Raven Johnson.
Yeah.
For sure.
I concur. Raven Johnson is climbing the boards. I wasn't mad at the team they wanted her to go to. It was more about the number.
What team was it?
If I'm not mistaken, it was Chicago Sky. I would love her to play for the Chicago Sky. I wouldn't be mad at the Chicago Sky at all. Her, Cardoza, and Andrew Reese together would be crazy. So I'm here for the Chicago. Yeah, I'm here for the Chicago Sky. But for me, it would be Raven. She's at every game. She's proven that she is the best point guard in this league.
Yeah.
I have been going back and forth between her and Rory. Right now, I am solidified on Raven being the best point guard in college women's basketball right now. That is solidified.
Amen.
And nothing against Rory. And I love Rory. Who do you feel like is sliding?
Too sad. Either Kiki Rice or I'm gonna say Lauren Betts too. Honestly, I'm not like super impressed with UCLA. They have been consistent. They have obviously been winning games, but
for me, I think overall
they haven't wowed me.
Yeah, I think overall team wise, they've been playing some really good ball. I think sliding back. The only reason why I won't agree with Betts is because of her height. She's going to get to where she's going to get because of she's just big as fuck. Kiki, she got to slide
I'm
off
talking
the
impact
list for
on
me.
the floor.
She got to slide off the list for me when it comes. No.
Renee.
No, I don't care. No. To be a senior, she don't got it for me, bro. She don't got it. If Rory doesn't get drafted, there ain't no fucking way in hell that Kiki should be drafted.
Rory's not gonna not get drafted.
Well, she better.
I would be very shocked if Rory don't get drafted.
Well, she
that
better.
Would be insane.
And fuck the draft. I'm talking about drafted and get on the team and stay on the team. That's what I
And
mean.
I'm saying, yeah, because the draft, I mean,
Fuck
let's
the
be realistic.
draft.
Draft don't matter. Draft don't matter. You can get drafted and be gone the next day. They don't care. Might just tell you not even to ship yourself out.
Yeah, Kiki Rice, man. She got to do, but she got to show me something. Who do you feel like is a sleeper name?
Sleeper. Who's my sleeper name? I am going to say, I'm gonna just say Fajay, and this is only because I feel like people still doubt her ability, and I still feel like people also doubt her because she's doing the rap thing, and they don't see how she gonna be in the league and do. I feel like y'all sleep on what she can produce and what she can get done. So I'm gonna just pick her as a sleeper.
I could concur with that. I can concur with that. I'm gonna go Flau'jae too. I think because every time she got a bad game, it's like, why is she getting drafted so high? And then when she have a good game, I see why. Like, it's the switch up for me. Like, is she good or is she not? Overall, the consensus is she's a good player. She should be drafted. We can always talk about where she can get drafted. But again, I don't really give a hell where these people get drafted. I want them to be drafted in a good system that works for them. So that's where, that's where my head is. But I can understand why you say Flau'jae, and I can go with that one.
We want to the next one?
Yeah, you can go. I'm sorry.
All right, so coaches deserve some evaluations too. And not all on the players. So let's talk about the coaches that are on the rise. What coach to you is exceeding expectations?
Coach Yo.
Love her so much.
The Vandy coach.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have to say those two. Who do you say?
I would have to back you up on the Vandy coach for sure, exceeding expectations. Why is her name not coming to my brain at this moment? I don't know.
I can't.
I literally brought her up before, but yes,
Can't remember
she for sure is exceeding expectations for me.
Yeah.
What coach do you feel is adjusting well?
I think Coach Kenny from Kentucky adjusting really well. And I think Kara Lawson is adjusting well. And let me zoom out on her a little bit. I think her players are buying into what she's saying. So that's why they're better. So I would have to say Kara Lawson as well. But it's because her players are actually buying in. And there's no way I would never listen to what she has to say. She got it.
I mean, people just not realizing that she knows what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Within the last couple of months. I mean, there was a lot of debate based off of what she pulled this summer. So yeah. Coach that's adjusting well. I'm gonna go Wes Moore, the NC State coach, to adjusting well.
Yeah.
They've been taking some hits this season, but I feel like they're still pulling through. They're still showing up.
Yeah.
Still trying to get the job done. I'm gonna say Wes Moore. And then last one, who's maximizing the talent that they have on their team?
The legend, Dawn Stanley. She's maximizing on all the talent that she has. She sits players down when they need to. She picks them up when she needs to. She's hard on them when she needs to. She's down on them when she needs to. When she says, I need more from you, she's expecting more. Yeah, and I think their talent gets them to where they need to be at. But I think their hard work and them playing together and them buying in and them being better gets them wins. Because it's not easy. It's not easy like it's been when they came in off the cuff winning by 30. It's not like 2 years or last year when they were just coming in, and it's not like that. They really got to work hard for these wins, and it's not easy when you've been winning for so long in a different type of way. And that's because so many people left and so many new people came in. So who do you think is maximizing on their talent?
I am going to go with Louisville coach, Jeff Walsh.
Yep.
Yeah. And Louisville is a sleeper team for sure. So I'm going to say him.
Yeah. I like that one. I like that pick. I was gonna pick them for who's adjusting well. I was gonna pick him for who's adjusting well.
Yeah. He's a good coach, man.
Yeah, I like him. All right. Forget preseason hype. Let's build a team that's right now. The lineup that's going on right now, based off the production of what is going on right now. Who are you going first?
I am going to take. I'm gonna go Miles first.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Olivia Miles first.
Okay, I'm taking Raven Johnson.
I didn't even do that. I didn't even put her down. I didn't even waste my time.
Good.
Didn't even. Yeah. I ain't got time for you. I'm going to go with Tessa.
Okay, I knew you was gonna take her. I put her down, but I knew you was gonna take her. I'm taking Michaela Blakes.
Knew that was gonna happen. I don't think I put her down either. Didn't even waste my time with that. Who do I want? I want to take Aubrey Galvin.
You know I wanted her. You know I wanted
There's
her.
no way you wanted her. You're lying. There's no way.
She's on my list. She's on my list. She's been playing great. She has been playing great, but it's all good. I'm not worried about it. So I'm gonna take Talasia Cooper from Tennessee.
I knew you was gonna do that. I knew you was gonna do that.
Really? I didn't know. That was off the top of my head.
I knew you was gonna put her.
Seriously.
I'm going to take Hannah because I don't care what happens between her and Olivia. They play great together. I'm gonna take Hannah.
Let's see how that one goes. Let's see how that one goes. I am going to take Christine from Ole Miss.
Okay.
I'm taking her from Ole Miss. I like her.
I got 4. I'm going with Clara Strack. Yeah.
You know I was picking her. You knew I was picking her.
Oh my gosh. Now you want to pick everybody I was picking. Like, you get on my nerves.
Stop it. I picked her the first time. It's all good. I'm taking Joyner from LSU. Big girl. She plays really well. I like her game. Okay. I like her game.
Let's hear this lady's name up. Jana Van something. I don't want to say her name up, so I'm not even going to try to say it. But from Baylor, I'm going to take her.
Okay. I feel like I need a scorer. So I'm going to take my last
one. I am going to go Sarah Strong. Okay, cool. I'm going to take my big girl, Bria Cunningham. She will be my last pick. Yeah, I think I'm going. That wraps up. Well, yeah, that wraps it up. Let us know whose team is better. Y'all already know who to pick. Yeah. Let's keep it quick before we close out with some rapid fire questions. Renee, who is the most improved player?
Most improved? Trash in the beginning and good now.
Or like last year, improved from last year.
We're talking about from last year. Raven Johnson. Okay. I would have to say Raven Johnson. If I'm talking about from last year to this year, she's essentially a totally different basketball player. Not afraid to shoot. She's shooting that thing. She's improving. She's shooting better field goal percentage. Average is up. I would have to say Raven Johnson. Who would you say?
I would have to say the other half of Johnson & Johnson. I'm going to say Tessa Johnson.
The other half of Johnson & Johnson. That's funny. Team that's fool's gold right now.
Tennessee. Tennessee. Oh my gosh, Tennessee. I can't even think of anybody else other than them.
I'm going to say Princeton.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that one from you.
Princeton.
Best two-way player right now.
Caleb Blakes.
Okay. I'm always going to go with Hannah Hidalgo.
I'm not mad at that. I don't think we can be mad at that. Who needs a second half surge?
Texas. Please get it together.
Jesus.
Fast. Find it.
Jesus.
I don't know where y'all finding it from. Find it.
You say Texas. I would have to say, I'm going to go like underrated team. I want to go like Ole Miss, Bama, Georgia. I want one of those teams to like come up.
Spark something.
Something. Do something different.
I like that. I'm not mad at that.
I want one of those.
Okay. Who is the most underrated coach?
Kentucky coach, Coach Kenny. I don't think people really looking at him. I have to say Coach Kenny.
Agreed. I agree with that one. I would say, I just said his name, but Jeff Walsh. Definitely an underrated coach right there.
And last question, who's peaking at the right time?
If we're going player, I'm going to say Tessa. If I'm saying a team, I'm going to say South Carolina.
Okay. If I'm saying team, I'm going to go Vandy. I think they're peaking really good right now. Putting a lot of people looking
on notice.
Got a lot of eyes on them. Player who is peaking right now. I mean, it's the same player I've been saying. I think Raven Johnson is peaking right now. I think she's encompassing every fucking thing that we have been needing, wanting, people have been doubting. I think she's answering all calls right now. She got a lot of phones on her. So I would say Raven Johnson is peaking right now at the best time, right? Because it's right by the WNBA draft. If that doesn't work out, Unrivaled is also an answer she can call. A number that she can answer. So I would have to say Raven Johnson.
I don't hate that answer either. All right, y'all, we want to hear from you. Let us know who your Cousins Court Elite 7 would be, what your answers are for the rapid fire questions, what teams do y'all think are overhyped, underrated, all of that. Give us your answers. Make sure y'all are subscribed to our Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And we're also on all platforms at Full Court Cousins Pod. We are at Hoop Cousins on Twitter or X. I'm Dominique.
And I'm Renee.
Where hoops run deep and family runs deeper. We'll see y'all next episode.
Yes, Lord.